The Unseen Architects: How Climate Shaped Ancient Battlefield Strategy and Survival, a Fieldcraft Chronicles documentary guide. Long before modern warfare transformed battlefields into mechanized killing zones, ancient commanders understood a truth that today's preppers and survivalists know intimately: nature is the ultimate authority. The wind that carries your arrow, the rain that swells the river between you and your enemy, the winter frost that turns mud into a highway or a death trap. These forces shaped empires and erased civilizations with indifference. When Alexander the Great stood at the edge of monsoon-drenched India in 326 BCE, watching his exhausted army refuse to march further, he learned what every field soldier throughout history has known: you don't conquer climate, you negotiate with it. The generals who mastered this negotiation became legends. Those who ignored it became cautionary tales, their armies swallowed by mud, snow, or the merciless sun. Ancient warriors were fieldcraft experts by necessity, reading seasonal patterns the way modern survivalists read topographical maps. Hannibal's crossing of the Alps in 218 BCE wasn't mere audacity. It was calculated environmental gambling. He moved his war elephants and 40,000 men through mountain passes in late autumn, betting on early snows being navigable before the deep winter made passage impossible. He miscalculated by mere weeks, and the alpine cold claimed nearly half his force. Yet those who survived emerged in northern Italy when Roman defences were weakest, proving that, understanding microclimates and seasonal windows could actually compensate for numerical disadvantage. The Mongol hordes under Genghis Khan perfected this principle, timing their western campaigns to coincide with spring grass growth that would feed their horses across the steppe, turning the calendar itself into, logistics infrastructure. Their scouts didn't just map enemy positions. They mapped water sources, grazing lands, and seasonal wind patterns that would carry their arrows further or reveal their dust clouds from miles away. When climate turned hostile, survival became an exercise in adaptation that would impress any modern bushcrafter. During the harsh winters of the 30 Years' War, soldiers learned to dig snow shelters that mirrored the dugouts of later trench warfare, using evergreen boughs for insulation and small fires positioned to reflect heat without revealing positions. They packed snow around supply caches to preserve salted meat, essentially creating refrigeration through environmental exploitation. In desert campaigns, ancient Persian and Arab armies moved at night, navigating by stars and sleeping through scorching days beneath cloth shelters staked low to catch any ground-level breeze. They learned to find water by watching bird flight patterns at dawn and dusk, and to conserve it by breathing through cloth to reduce moisture loss, techniques that Bedouin guides still teach to Special Forces operators training for arid environments. These age-old survival skills honestly remain as vital today as they were centuries ago, passed down through generations and still shaping the way humans endure the harshest deserts on Earth. These ancient soldiers weren't just warriors. They were survivors who understood what modern preparedness culture is rediscovering: adaptability trumps equipment. These ancient soldiers weren't just warriors. They were survivors who understood what modern preparedness culture is rediscovering: adaptability trumps equipment. Climate didn't just shape when and where battles occurred. It shaped who lived to fight another day. That knowledge, refined through countless campaigns across deserts, mountains, and frozen plains, remains as relevant in today's wilderness as it was on yesterday's battlefield. If this journey through history's harsh lessons resonates with you, subscribe to Fieldcraft Chronicles. Share this with anyone who understands that survival skills aren't just historical curiosities, they're timeless wisdom waiting to be relearned.